This week's episode of Conspiracy Craft is brought to you by Audible. For a free 30-day trial and to receive a free audiobook. Psst, they have World of Warcraft books. Yes, they do. Head on over to audible.com/gamebreaker. Can we all agree that this was the best login music out of all of them? Come on. Just get your blood rushed. Oh my god. Such a oblivion dog. All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Conspiracy Craft episode numero 3 for May 1st, 2013. This week's episode all about Josh Allen's big announcement. No, I'm lying. You don't know what I'm talking about? Go watch it. He's got a big announcement. Josh Allen on Devilore. I think he's put up the VOD. I don't know. What are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to connect. We're going to play Connect the Dots with some of Azeroth's baddies. And I think Missy, Red Shirt Girl, is going to blow your effing minds. But first, from WoW Insider and Gamebreaker TV, it's Olivia D. Grace. How are you, Oliv?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys doing?
We're doing awesome. We're excited. We're cheering for Josh Allen, and we're crying at the same
Josh
time.
Allen.
Yay, Josh Allen. Yay. Also from Gamebreaker TV, it's Adrian Clark, a.k.a. Missy. Hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm really sad. I'm going to miss him.
Oh, he's not going to go away. It's not like he's
I know. I
get
get to pester him instead.
Josh Allen, our buddy, a.k.a. Laura from Legendary, our World of Warcraft guru, is going to work for Blizzard, which really, could there be a better place for him to go? No. I kind of always knew the day would come. I was just waiting for it. I was just kind
of home.
Yeah, I was just sort of waiting for the day. I was like, yeah, they'll scoop him up someday. He's too smart. So he's going to be joining the community team. So go check it out on his channel, and he's going to put up the VOD and all that good stuff. So he's got all the Q&A and all that good stuff. So he'll answer all your questions. But he will be on Legendary for the next, I guess, month. So a couple more episodes. And then he'll be off down in my neck of the woods, Irvine, California, Blizzard campus. See, I get to drink with them. So that's the good thing. That's all I care about. All right, so first though, let's talk about Blizzard's got a bunch of baddies, in the stories. You got, Burning Legion, Old Gods, Scourge. I mean, right now everybody's pretty much talking about Burning Legion, and so I think it is on everyone's mind. I think the majority of viewers of this show probably already know them, but Missy, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So basically, what is the Burning Legion?
So the Burning Legion is primarily demonic beings who leave basically destruction behind as they go across the universe. So they're the boogeymen of Azeroth, especially for magic users, because that is like their thing that is luring them to the planet. And there are theories about why they're constantly trying to get Azeroth, but we really don't know what is the big lure for them to Azeroth.
What about what are some of those theories?
One of them was that it's the Well of Eternity in the beginning for the Kaldorei. So it's with the Queen of Eshar. She started overusing the magic abilities and using the power of the well. And it pretty much sent up like this huge flare saying, hello, I'm here, come get me, For whatever reason, like, the demons couldn't, like, just tromp through Azeroth like they could with the other planets for some reason. And so they had to manipulate and corrupt and tempt and everything from the inside. And it wasn't just any specific demon. It was Sargeras, who was, big name, Sargeras.
Sargeras. I recognize the name. We've brought up Sargeras a few times, I think, on Legendary. So there's a lot of speculation that Warcraft is going to end with his defeat. Is that what a lot of people are thinking? But there's been like some controversy between the RTS story and the Burning Crusade. And before you go into that, I don't know, explain a bit of that. Who is Sargeras? Sargeras.
So he was originally the defender of the universe and champion of the Pantheon, who are the Titans, basically. They were the ones that helped calm Azeroth from its turbulent times. And he basically was waging a never-ending war against evil. And it caused him to go into this huge brooding depression. And that depression wasn't normal for Titan behavior. So it led him to start questioning, is this the right path that they should be going? with those questions, he actually confronted like his fellow Titans, and they tried to like explain to him roughly, but they couldn't understand because that depression was uncommon for them. So he eventually just left their ranks forever, and it was soon after that he started seeking out the very demons that he tossed into the twisting nether, where he imprisoned them, and basically started doing his campaign. And so you mentioned like the RTS story that happened.
Mm-hmm.
With Warcraft's RTS, it was actually stated that the Eridar were the ones that had corrupted him and told him like, dirty secrets or whatever that made him really wondering. But he was actually so minute that it wasn't a huge deal for Warcraft at the time, and now he's like the biggest person that everybody wants dead. So when the Burning Crusade announced that the Draenei were becoming a new playable race, the lore team had to do like a really quick rewrite because the Draenei were part of the noble Eridar race, who took up a new name because Sargeras came through needing commanders for his Burning Legion. It was all sorts of crazy. But so that left open that question of what could have really corrupted Titan.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is, it's a really, really interesting open question, because like we've seen corrupted Titans before, right? With Ulduar during Wrath. Like it's really interesting. Were they not corrupted? I mean, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Were they not corrupted by the old gods? Is that not how that all went down?
They were corrupted by the old gods, but really they're Titan keepers, so they're creations of the Titans and aren't really true Titans. But they were still corrupted by Sargeras. So yes, to answer the question, it's one of those like weird like yes no answers. So it wasn't like, and it wasn't just the old gods that we had to contend with in Wrath of the Lich King. It was great like filler point between like Trial of Crusade and killing Scourge, but it was the Scourge were the biggest part of Wrath of the Lich King expansion.
Yeah, absolutely, because you had, fighting Scourge, we had killing Arthas, but originally it wasn't Arthas in control of the undead at the end, was it? So how did the whole undead zombie thing actually get started?
So everyone is really familiar with the orc, Ner'zhul, and he was technically the first Lich King. So he was an orc out in Draenor, which is now the Outlands, and he was tricked by Kil'jaeden to enslave his people in a blood pact. Like Kil'jaeden basically pretended to be like the ancestors talking. It's like, oh, you must do this to like get more da da da, and it's so that just he found out that was like false, basically everything that happened. So he wasn't much of an activist after he found out the trick. And his apprentice, Gul'dan, was actually the one that opened the first Dark Portal and started the first conflict between human and orcs, basically. And so that was the first war. Gul'dan later died trying to retrieve an item of power from the Tomb of Sargeras, which then brings about, Gul'dan's skull and everything. So Ner'zhul ends up opening the portals again to receive the artifacts, including the skull of Gul'dan. Supposedly, like, Gul'dan was still just as powerful in death and kept, like, fueling this thirst for power into Ner'zhul. So when he created the second portal, he literally ripped Draenor apart, but his thirst for power was greater than trying to help the Burning Legion. So Kil'jaeden finds, like, basically captures him as he's trying to escape, and tears him apart and locks his spirit in the ice of Northrend. And Blizzard actually sits there and says that his mental powers and magical abilities were what started his control over the Scourge. But I finally managed to finish the third part of Dawn of the Aspect. Oh my gosh, this is a great book so far. And it was like it got my brain just starting to think, like, what if it wasn't his ability?
All right, I want to get into that. I want to get into the whole Dawn of Aspects and everything there. Really quickly, I want to tell you guys about Audible. We've got a great deal going on with Audible. You guys heard me talk about Audible before. If you have not checked it out, this is audiobooks on your iPhone, your iPad, all those great things. And guess what we just realized, brand new to this year, they haven't been on there too long, but they've got World of Warcraft books. Yes, they do. They've got Storm Rage, Tides of War, and Wolfheart here. And all you have to do is use the lower third. All you have to do is use the URL audible.com/gamebreaker Just go to that URL, audible.com/gamebreaker. Sign up today. You're going to get a free 30-day trial to try out the service absolutely for free. And you're going to get a free audiobook by using that URL as well. So you can pick one of these World of Warcraft books, which are awesome. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm hoping that they add more World of Warcraft books as well. I don't see why not, but they've been doing a lot of good fantasy stuff in the past few months since 2013 started. A lot of the D&D books are up there. The Neverwinter stuff has been really cool. Game of Thrones, obviously, but check these out as well. For those new to the World of Warcraft lore scene and want to kind of catch up on stuff, I think out of these three, from what I understand, Stormrage is probably the one to start with. That's what I'm hearing. That's what the kids are all saying about the World of Warcraft. Start with Stormrage.
Those kids, hey?
Those kids. That's what I hear. That's the good one, but all three of them
I've
are
heard
there.
that as
So
well.
it's like 15, almost 16 hours. 16
It's
hours
incredible.
of World of Warcraft. It's got a great rating too. So check it out. Head on over today. Check it out. Audible.com/gamebreaker. No obligations to sign up. Just check it out for free for 30 days. If you like it, you can sign up after that. And if you don't, you don't. But I want you to check it out. I love Audible. All right, so I want to get back to this. Let's talk about Dawn of the Aspects. So what did you discover? What did you unearth about the Dawn of Aspects, Missy? I feel
So
like it's
the
gonna
Dawn
be
of the
juicy.
The Dawn of the Aspects book starts off way back before the Aspects even became Aspects. Galcaron is this large proto-dragon. You can see his bones in Dragonblight, and he's often referred to as the father of dragons. So what ended up happening is that he started eating his own kind, and in doing so, he mutated a bit. It was one of
Wow.
those weird rules of like,
Wow.
cannibalism.
Wow.
So he stank of death, and when he regurgitated like the other proto-dragons that he ate, they were infected with undeath too.
Ew. Just quite
So-
Okay.
The root of the plague of undeath basically starts with Galcaron.
Galcaron's cannibalism and dragon vomiting ways. Great job, Galcaron.
What a nice guy.
Wow. Like, what
great
an
guy.
awesome guy he is.
And then at the very end of the book, we find out that he has the power, or at the end of part 3, basically, we find out he has the power to control undead, and he's using that like the Lich King. So the points are starting to connect here. So it's possible that when he dies in Northrend, that the power of undeath just slept in the ice of Northrend, waiting until Ner'zhul showed up. I don't know the last part of Dawn of the Aspect. I'm waiting for it to release. I think there's 2 more parts, basically. But I'm suspecting that the old gods whispered to him and influenced his hunger for his own kind.
There we go again. Old gods,
Yeah.
right? Getting involved, influencing.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? The old gods he's doing their little. And would you be surprised if we didn't discover that they were the ones who corrupted Sargeras?
It's possible, Gary. It really is.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Old gods are in Azeroth. Or are they?
Well, technically, they're not in Azeroth. They don't start from there. There's a quest in the Burning Crusade where heroes actually have to stop the Arkara. I just want to call them Skeksis. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the vulture birds from the Dark Crystal and so, but supposedly they have their own. The old gods have their own world that they come from. So the old gods are known for wanting to wrap the universe in maddening chaos. So it's possible that they got to Sargeras. So this is the way my brain started working. So the old gods created Sargeras, who created the Burning Legion, who cast Ner'zhul in the eyes, who got the undead power that might have been created by the old gods. So in the end, old gods are really, really bad news.
I think I'm just gonna let everybody chew on that for a week.
It's a pretty good. That's a pretty good. I wish I had my tinfoil hat. I
We almost
feel
need
like
We almost,
This
you know,
episode.
what we need for the show? We need infographics.
we
We need weekly
We need a
infographic
board and a pointer
to follow
do the whole.
to follow the lineage of the story. But
It is so difficult to follow sometimes that you just have to connect the dots.
no, but I'm watching
Vicky.
chat room and people are like, my mind is blown right now. So I'm just gonna end it there. I think viewers are just like, what? Are you kidding me? All right, let us know. What do you guys think in the
Rewatch
comments?
the VOD. Take notes.
Go back. Yeah, you're going to have to watch this probably 2 or 3 times to follow that. But let us know in the comments. Leave a comment below on the show. Missy, Adrian Clark, follow her at Little Missy, LILMISSY 4205. Does the number have any significance? You don't have to tell me what it is, but I just want to know.
42 was the answer to the universe, and then the 05 was my graduation year.
Oh, perfect. Olivia D. Grace, follow her on the Twitter at Olivia D. Grace. And of course, come over and watch Legendary right here on GameBreakout.tv every single Thursday at 8 PST. As well as
True.
WoW
The D
Inside Out.
is my middle name.
The D is, and it has a lot of significance, almost as much as 4205. You can follow me on Twitter at Gary Gannon, follow GameBreakout TV at GameBreakout TV, and we're going to do the show live probably every Monday once we get on a real schedule. But for now, just guess. Throw a dart at the wall, try and figure it out. We'll send up smoke signals, Twitter, Facebook, pigeons, whatever we can to tell you when the show is live. So I think that's it. Legendary. 8. Legendary.
Tomorrow.
Great show. My mind is kind of blown. These old gods are just freaking me out. All right, have a great week. See you next week. Awkward loop.